Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the MTG Arena Run. It's not the weekend, but this weekend's gonna be a Splatfest. Pancakes versus waffles. Still deciding which one to join. So I'm gonna be doing a rank draft pretty early. So let's take a look. There we go. Let's cash in. We actually have quite a bit saved up. Still want to get as many gems as possible and probably a few good rares. Fortunately, this is not one of them. Now we have probably one of the best pieces of removal in Law Mage's Binding, but we also have decent flyer Aeromonculus. This one's a very nice build around, but I kind of want to draft this one. I probably get all my Goblin Gatherings. Smeltwort, Silhana Wayfinder. It's kind of okay. No, I really. Okay, I'm probably gonna take Azorius, only because there is barely any white at all. The blue is not quite there. Let's go for it. Let's take the best card and leave everything else behind. Oh, there we go. Slightly rewarded. Now, I had this card last time in Seal. This one was quite good, but we probably should take Depose and Deploy. I want to see the Night Arbiter come back, but Arrester's Admonition is good also. Let's take the Depose and Deploy first. Probably don't want Sentinel's Mark. Looks like everything's drying up. Sorry about that. I could go Azorius Orzhov. Probably just take the best removal spell right now, Final Payment. Let's see if we can get some of those Aftermath cards back. Let's take another one. Do I want to get this Code of Constraint? This... I like these better. Code of Constraint's not bad. It actually locks on a creature for a turn if you cast it on your main phase. Probably want another... I'll take the uncommon first. Let's see how things go. I probably should be looking out for more white. Knight of Sorrows is a good one. Shieldbringer is probably better. Viscopa Vampire is... At least it's mono. It's technically mono white. I'll take the Knight of Sorrows first. Something on the top end. Okay, we want something really cheap. But I probably want to take... Essence Capture is quite good in the mono blue deck. I'm going to take the Shieldbringer first. That's quite good as well. I'll be taking the Sphinx of Guildpack's very expensive, and there are plenty of removal spells that are not monocolored. But this one's a decent top end. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, so there's not the comeback yet. Nothing interesting here. Just take the sub-out. Let's get something early down. Take the Locket or no? Let's take the Locket. Okay, the admonition came back, but so did the Viscopa Vampire. Probably. This one's a bit interesting. I'll take the Vampire for... Wait, there's also Consigned to the Pit. This one's just flat out removal, but it's a bit expensive. I'll take the Vampire first. Probably regret that later. Okay. Persist. Take the Mark. Let's give it a test. Dead Revels. Yeah, sure. I'm probably not gonna run it. Got another Vampire. Yeah, I should have taken the Arrester's Admonition. Well, let's try it. Copy. I probably would prefer that over. Okay, so at least we got a good rare. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna be looking for copies of Summary Judgment and maybe some effects that deal damage. Well, not that kind of deal damage. We'll see. It's a rare. I'm not gonna complain about it. Okay, definitely gonna take the Syndicate Messenger. Yeah, sorry, Immolation Shaman, but yeah, definitely want the Messenger. Alternately, I could take High Alert, but we don't have enough butts for it. Well, we have one big butt here. Let's just take the Messenger first. Let's see if the High Alert wheels. Okay. I'd rather have... I could take the Senate Griffin. Probably take the impact. I'll take the Orator see just to buy us some time. No, that's a good boy there. Take the Fairy Duelist because anything with flash is pretty much interesting. I'll take Dovin's Acuity. Wait. We have Dovin's Acuity, we have Bring to Trial. Let's see, we only have one copy of Law Mage's Binding. Code of Constraint, Final Payment. Yeah, I should have taken that other Final Payment a while back. Let's just take the Acuity for now. Okay, now I'll take Bring to Trial. Let's see, Justiciar's Portal. Junk Troller. Well, it's both junk and a troll. Clear the mind, no. I'm gonna try to avoid the mono black cards if possible. Let's just take the Junk Troller, but I'm probably not gonna run it. This one's good, but I think I'll have to take Grasping Troll. So far, I'm not taking any Guild Gates. That might be a problem. Third Vampire, maybe take the Locket as well. Blade Brand is a way to kill creatures. Let's see, I have 2 Viscopa Vampires already. I'll take the Blade Brand. Wait, let's do a creature count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll take the Blade Brand. Titanic Brawl, no, I don't want another Locket though. Slime Bind. Sideboard. Which translates to I'm not gonna run it. Okay, nothing to run here. Guess Coral. I sometimes misread it as Cobra Commander. Hazada Officer. Yeah, sure. I'm probably not gonna run that either. I could take Prying Eyes. It's a way to draw cards up cards. You know what, I'll just take the other officer. Maybe we could cut on one of the colors. Enters the battlefield. Not that kind of deck. Hey, Teysa. Now we should be looking for afterlife effects. I'm definitely taking Teysa. I'll also take the Vindictive Vampire. We're gonna try to trade off as much as we can. Wait, this Vindictive Vampire. I actually need this for my deck. But there's also another Law Mage's Binding. I'm sorry, I'll take the... This is me being very greedy, I apologize. Archway Angel, Swirling Torrent. Swirling Torrent's probably a lot better than the 6 mana draw spell. Probably just take... Senate Guild Mage is probably the best one though. There's another Grasping Troll. I'm going to just take the other Final Payment though. Then I'm gonna also take the Imperious Oligarch. We're really straining our mana here. That's one concern. Let's rally to battle, sure. Another Final Payment. It's gonna be so expensive. Let's take it anyway. No, and yet another... Unfortunately, this is not like Skewer the Critics where we can just cast this without any cost. This one's gonna be very expensive. I'll just take the Terramander. Probably not gonna play it, but still worth something. Also take Knight of the Last Breath. I'm gonna have to make a lot of cuts though. There's the Noxious Grudion. Ice Everywhere is this one's an interesting effect. I'm probably gonna take it. Basically, it gives us Scry early and it discourages our opponent from casting something big. Yeah, I'll take the Swirling Torrent now. Thought Collapse, Debtor's Transport. Take the second Fairy Duelist over the third Viscopa Vampire. And take the Savant. Growth Spiral, don't really need that anymore. So we need to make a lot of cuts here. Let's do a creature count. Yeah, way too many creatures, way too many non-creatures. So let's start with some of the spells. Blade Brand goes, Sentinel's Mark goes, Exposed to Daylight goes, Code of Constraints. I think that one goes too. Now we actually need to see if we're more If we're more Azorius or Orzhov. Rally to battle goes. Swirling Torrent stays. Okay, now let's take a look at our creatures. So we need to still cut some non-creatures. Definitely keeping the Bring, the Eyes Everywhere. Cut the Locket. The Acuity. I guess I can keep. Let's see. What are the spells I'm willing to cast? No, this only triggers on instants. So it doesn't trigger on this. Does not trigger on this. It triggers on this. It triggers on this. Okay, let's cut this. I'll cut the one Bring to Trial for now. Like, yeah, 8. Technically, we have technically, what's this card? Yeah, Depose Deploy. That's a creature spell. So let's cut some creatures. So we need to make at least 5-6 cuts on creatures. Let's check our mana count. So we're definitely Azorius. So we want to cut some of the black creatures if possible. So Debtor's Transport goes. If I had... This one makes an... We could actually use... I wish I took the... There was a flyer that gave plus... It's +0 +1, but it's still worth it. Cut the Humongous. Keep the Knight of Sorrow. Actually, let's check our curve. Yeah, we need to cut on the 2-drop slot. I'm gonna cut one final payment. Then that leaves us... Actually, no. Let's keep the final payment. Let's keep all the Afterlife cards. Let's keep this one. So what are the ones that we would rather cut? Pestilence, Spirit Menace, and Death Touch. So it's still quite good. I'd cut the Savants. Need to cut... Spell with black. I probably cut the Knight of the Last Breath. Not happy with this mix here. This is very... It's kind of dangerous. It doesn't look like I have much black, but that's because all my black is here. In fact, I might be better off cutting the final payment, adding either the Humongous or even the Junk Troller. Let's just add the Humongous back. Let's see. It did not affect our mana base at all. Maybe cut the nope. No effect on the mana. Wait, is this even on? Yeah, it's on. I want to keep the Swirling Torrent. It's expensive as it is, though. Actually, that might be the problem. I have a lot of expensive cards here. Flying and hexproof. That's one reason I'm keeping it. Anyway, we got tons of creatures. We can actually pay the life, sort of. I might actually just cut the Acuity because that's the one thing that's... Let's just cut the Acuity for another final payment. I could even just cut the Lawmage's Binding and put in the Dovin's Acuity. At least it triggers off this, so I have to pay the 5 life, I gain 2. So it's basically pay 3 life. This is gonna be very interesting. Deck's still mainly Azorius, I kinda wanna cut... Okay, let's just cut the Humongous. That's... There you go. So it's still questionable mana based. So let's see what are the cards I... Promise I want a lot of the blue early also. I guess we'll leave it at that. So Not I'm not too convinced with this deck. The last deck from the last draft was a lot better. So this is the one case where everything's a bit all messed up. I guess you could say that I was not able to keep in one line, so I'm now diverged into 3 colors. Usually, you can go 3 colors in draft. It's not a death sentence. But you have to be ready to... Well, so here, if we don't... Very scary, we definitely can't cast this. But we can cast everything else if we draw in more land. I'll keep this up. I'll keep this, but... Fingers crossed. Okay, so it's a 1 for 1. I'm not paying a final payment on that. So... I guess I can go with Scope of Vampire. I could final payment whatever 2-drop he does, but I probably want to... It's actually another caveat. You want to save this for something better. Burl Maka. Okay, it's still not worth it. So I'm going to play the Impassioned Orator. I'm going to take the tree here. Let's see, maybe he has Scorch Mark. At least it slows things down. So no blocks. And this trigger... Oh, it's only in creatures you control. It works well with Aftermath. So I get to play Viscope of... So let's see what his creature is. What is on curve? Pretty... Oh. Or not. Oh. This is interesting. I could surprise our opponent with this. Blank this out. Nuke this one. Let's see, so you have the burn spell. Stony Strength, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control and tap that creature. Okay, guess that's where we use it. So he gets a 3/3 that can't attack or block. Kind of the worst use for it, but we still have final payment at least. And I'm not forced to use Fairy Duelist or whatnot. I'm gonna save it for later. Let's see if we can actually save it for later. Hey Domri, long time no see. Last saw you in Gate Crash, I think. Yeah, Gate Crash. Everyone was complaining about, oh, Gruul's got another Planeswalker again. So he's actually spending on a creature. No, we can't. We're definitely gonna hit Domri now. Oh wait, no, he just blanked. Okay. So... Ha! I need 9 mana to catch our opponent by surprise. He's gonna block with Footlight Fiend. And here comes the trick. So I'll take 1 damage, which gets negated back. I still have to worry about Domri. Considering I haven't drawn a land after all this, let's see. I think our opponent might start doing the -3. I might have to play... Oh no, he's still... I think he's trying to tick up. I might have to pay 5 life and kill whatever he drops. Oh, well, I'll have to do it on his turn. That's a problem. He's gotta have something. Oh, Sylvan Brush Strider with Riot. And so he gains 2 life. He put the counter, so he's holding back. I'm gonna pay the 5 life. Make the brush strider. Because we need to start taking this little guy down.
Oh, you trying to knock me down?
Wonder who the voice actor for this is. Sauroform hybrid. Oh, he didn't even pump. I think he's gonna dig for creatures if that's the case. Oh, this only gets you creatures, so if you're stuck on lands, that's not it.
Wait before you get your teeth kicked in.
Is he trying to? Is he gonna cast a different creature? So that might be a problem. Oh, he whiffed. He made a mistake. So. Well, let's let's attack with quote. Cause I can nuke the Sauroform hybrid. Let's see. Well, he could still save it, but I would prefer if he didn't block. Well, actually, no, it's okay. I prefer if he blocked. He's probably gonna, cause if he plays one more land, then uses the mana from this guy. I now have to deal with the 6/6 after I've just burned my final payment. Okay, he's taking it.
You having a laugh?
So gain life again. Oh, creature tokens.
This
Okay.
ain't gonna be one of those quiet
So
riots.
he's gonna play land? Or play something big. I didn't realize that Domri's Scottish. Is that Scottish or Irish? I hope someone can tell me about that. Opponent's stuck. These can't be 6 drops. Tap target creature, draw a card. Deploy, create. Whenever another creature. Oh, okay. Kind of interesting. Still gonna offer the same thing. Taking the damage like a champ. Good for
We
him.
will rise again.
Yeah, let's play the Viscopa Vampire. At least it gives us a way to catch up. In more ways than one. Seems like our Saruti Caretaker. He can tap this one, so Feral Maka's not completely useless now. Let's see. Do I want to make another final payment? Decisions. You know what? I'm just gonna hit from on the skies first. Actually, I'm even gonna hit with the Viscopa Vampire. Let's see what happens. Okay. He's blocking. He might still have an effect, but I'd rather. Is he gonna double block? He's thinking about it. I can't believe this thing is actually a common. What is the gain my life back, and I still have final payment and depose. Well, just the depose half up. Yeah. I take back. This is a very good combat trick. Leaves a body to boot. I do question how did our opponent get stuck on? He got stuck on 5 mana for a while. What are these cards? It's also possible our opponent is okay. He's tapped. Wait, that's for green. So I'm expecting a 5-drop at this rate. Skewer the critics. He's gonna target that. You know what? That's sure. I'm gonna hold up on the final payment. reasoning that our opponent's bound to have a bit worse creature than that. He's been holding up 2 mana, I'm curious. What's he holding it up for? Okay. Hold it up again. Next turn I drop the post deploy, then I drop Teysa card. Okay, Silhana Wayfinder. I'm really curious about what the cards that are being sandbagged. So we know what we're gonna know his next draw next turn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, another Sour Form hybrid. My opponent can see. I honestly don't know what's up. We got a win, that's for sure, but I have no idea what our opponent had in hand. I guess it's a case of like, it's like we're having Discord shines, like try to see if you can find the other person, try to reach out. It's a bit of a stretch. Well, okay, this one is scarier because we have no action until turn 5 and I need to draw a white mana. That's long. Okay, this is better. We get the turn 2 Orator. We just need black mana soon. No, we got blue mana. I'm gonna put that on the ground. That might be a mistake though, but we'll see. To be fair, Granny isn't the best. I wouldn't say Granny's the best afterlife creature, but not bad for common. We might be in trouble now. Yeah, we got a very bad mana base. We don't have any double white, but we do need a lot of white. We got Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Okay, we got our black mana at least, so probably shouldn't have swung yet. I just realized that there's a 1 mana red. Okay, thankfully it didn't happen. There was a 1 red mana combat trick. So at least if our opponent forces us to sacrifice something, I can just sacrifice some Granny. What would you rather I do? Sacrifice Granny? Sacrifice Doggo? This also scares me. That's 4 mana floating. We need 1 more mana to... We kind of need 1 more mana. Or at least a blue... Either blue mana, 1 more mana, 2 more mana, 3 more mana... Okay, I think I'm regretting putting this card in. This is great, but we are nowhere near control. I think realize that we're way more aggro. I'm gonna cut this. I might actually just put the Debtor's Transport. That's probably a better fit. Well, to be fair, this card had ruined me in sealed, but the general thought is that draft is faster than sealed. I'm gonna play the Vampire first before opponent does anything to the Orator. Again, this is another thing that's got my head scratching. He could have crafted the card. He could have the Sweeper. I guess he has the Sweeper. That's probably why he's making that kind of trade. So, watch me lose my entire board. Oh no. Okay, I'm probably not gonna lose my entire board if our opponent's gonna spend mana to bedevil that first. There's the Debtor's Transport. We got our Teysa Karlov. We're gonna be taking hits from this. But we are going to be swinging with this. And the interesting thing is we could chump block if we have to. Actually no, we could just double block. Okay, bye-bye Teysa. I'm just afraid of knowing you. I think I can afford to take 1 hit first. Still not getting anything, so... I guess it's a race, but I'm pretty sure our opponent's gonna win that race if ever. Okay, Okay, so definitely this guy's stuck on blocking duty now. I could still swing with the token. I think okay. I'm gonna shift the mana. I'm gonna bring up the blue. I'm gonna cut one planes at this point. I could double block this, or I could double block this. If I double block this, he's forced to pump. I lose both. He's not forced to pump. I still lose both. I'm I'm not ready to give up just yet, but let's see. I got 4 man. There's 13 lands left. I'm at 50% chance to draw a land. He's gonna pump this one, so I'm taking 8. So we're even now at 7. I'm 50% to draw a land. Probably not good, but let's see. Let's do the quickness. Yep. We drew a land. I'm actually gonna just cast a Knight of Sorrows, because I can double block the Trumpeter and block the Debtor's Transport. But then I'll have to decide how to deal. Well, I get 1 creature back, so no attacks. Okay, he just blocked. Okay, so he's just attacking with 1. Okay, there you go. So he gets 2. I get 1. So I also have 2. I have a blue source. I can. Okay, this is gonna be really bad. Can't final payment anything. I can surprise something with fair. Wait. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I need 1 more land. I need to take this. Oh wait, no, is he gonna just cash this in? He's gonna cash it in. He can cash it in response, so that's... Oh wait, so... Let's pass. Block. Block. Go to damage. He's gonna affect first. I'm gonna sacrifice this enchantment. No, the creature. Oh wait, cancel. No, cancel. I think that was so. I think I just did something wrong there. Okay, first, target a creature. Then choose your cost. Targets before costs. I almost did something wrong there. He's gonna cash it. Okay, he's gonna cash this in now. So I don't take damage. If he casts something big, I can exchange it. Oh no, he's gonna cash it in now. I'm down to 2. Scry. That gives me. Okay, done. I'll take that. I need to keep up the blue mana. That's always been the problem. I can exchange for that permanent, so I'll pass. A Skewer the Critics will kill me. There's enough damage that'll kill me. Here, at least if I cast this, even if he answers it, I still don't die. Okay, let's see if I can buy time. I can actually bounce my own creature. Yeah, this is gonna be Oligarch. Scry. I'll take it. I'm gonna leave both behind. one damage from this is not gonna matter. Waiting for our opponent to cast something else. Maybe that would Blade Juggler. Okay, so he deals damage to himself. That's fine. Twilight Panther. So I can ignore that one. In fact, no, it's a Swirling Torrent. Let's get rid of these two. Swing for 6. He's got a response? Oh wait, yeah, he can trigger this one. Chillbringer. Yeah, we'll take the Chillbringer. We'll play that instead. So I'm actually gonna swing with this one. Probably should have swung with this one, but still a bit scared. Senate Griffin gets a square one. That's what I'm definitely bouncing that. I could actually also just take control of that. Not just rude, you know. Note that any one hit kills me, so I have to hold. I need a massive swing, and I don't have it. I don't want to land this time, so let's put that on the bottom. Scope of Vampire. That is something. They just sent Guild Mage. I'm gonna swing with the Chillbringer. Yeah, it forces a trade, and I'm okay with that. So I need to preserve the Viscopa Vampire, probably trade with the Blade Juggler, or probably trade with the Grudion. I'll trade this. Oh, I'm gonna do that instead. That's okay. So I'll take one. I might have a pump, but I have no way around it. So okay. Oh, it's protection from monocolored. Wait, it's hexproof from monocolored. Don't make that mistake. There's a big difference. I could still lose this one. Let's see what he plays. His last card. This with an obligation. Vindictive Vampire. No, I actually want to bottom that. I need something else. Final payment. Yuck, that's not gonna do it. Wait, so I'm gonna choose both. So okay, let's see, let's think this through. 5, 6. I won't have the mana to pay final payment, so I can't swing. So I have to bounce this. Wait, this I have to top this, bounce that. Unfortunately, I have to trade Sphinx to the guild pack. It's nice knowing you. Okay, he gets to play Ministration. I get to trade it with Eyes Everywhere. Fairy Duelist. Sure, I'll take that. It's a combat trick of sorts. So he now gets a Scry, which might be bad for me too, especially since I'm drawing him into gas. Why not? So this is gonna be scary. For the next four turns, I have to deal with an opponent that gets to scry and put cards in the bottom. That speeds up our clock. Interesting thing is I can cast Fairy Duelist for lethal and final payment with Ministrant of Obligation, and I'll still have the same power. Each opponent discards a card, you gain 3 life. Okay, so we'll let that resolve. I'm gonna discard the Fairy Duelist. Resolve that. Discard the fairy because the damage doesn't matter anymore, but the removal might. This is gonna be so close, down to 1 life. Hey, I'm giving you free scry. You can't complain about that. Let's see what he's got. Another land, okay. We can deploy and we can final payment with that too. So we might be able. So our opponent's gotten several scries. Yeah, I think he's got several scries off that, but not having the blue mana. Yeah, this was the best. Eyes everywhere really works. Okay, played 1 more land. Playing ill-gotten inheritance. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Tap target creature, draw a card. No, good game. Yeah, he can cash it in. He's been playing his lands dutifully also. That was very close. Can't do that to pay 5 life. Oh, sacrifice a creature or an enchantment. Oh no, destroy target creature. Never mind. That's a good one. So opponent had multiple ill-gotten inheritance. Well, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So 1 win, 1 loss. That's a very close match though, so I can't I would have expected as a one-off. No, it was a Rakdos deck with some white. No, that was a good one actually. That was decent actually. That's fair. And to think he had the mana to... That was 10 mana. Okay, so we have Viscopa Vampire to play. We can also depose if we have to. I'm definitely keeping this. Hybrid kind of helps smooth out our plays, but yeah. I think in the long run, I'd rather have an extra blue. I said an extra blue. Well, at least we got 4 lands, so we're 1 land shy of Night of Sorrows. We can kind of play end everything. Resolute Watchdog, I guess. No, let's pass. Okay. Do I need another... I might want to swap out some of the... No, but those fairies were good. Let's see. Kaya, Surfer... Excel Resolute Watchdog? That does nothing.
I hope you said your goodbyes.
That does nothing too. Worst use of tap ever. Well, at least we spared ourselves 1 draw step. We have to suffer from that.
I dare you.
So she can exile this card, but I have no way of getting it back anyway, so that's a non-issue.
Be gone.
Black mana would be nice. Get rid of the Watchdog. I can get rid of Kaya for... Okay, there you go. Worst use of final payment ever. And watch our opponent have a removal spell. Oh my gosh, he actually I
had guild business to
well, at least we got our life payment back, but we only got 2 more of those. I'm gonna actually offer the trade. If we can Knight the Sorrows it next turn if ever, at least this one just played ping pong, so it negated the ability of the troll. One's not 6 mana. So I can have something better for me to remove, but I need 3 mana at this point. Let's see. Blade Juggler. Okay, maybe not. I could just kill the Blade Juggler, but I'll see if I can. Okay, there's our blue mana. I'll play the Acuity next turn. Gonna tap down the Blade Juggler so he can hit for 6. Interesting enough, if things gets nasty, we still have mana for final payment. Okay. Test demise. Okay, that's fine. Sacrifice creature. Target the troll. Use the vampire. Attack. Okay. So next turn we get to draw a card. Yeah, I don't like this mix. Gains no life. Pure solid. Let's draw a card first. So we're now at the standstill. I don't think our opponent's going to attack with Archway anytime soon. We still have a final payment, a Law Mage's Binding. Opponent's going to consume. He gains 3 life. I gain 1 creature. I probably should have sacked the Shieldbringer. It would have encouraged our opponent to attack it. Well, he's attacking anyway, so could just jump block it. No blocks. I deal more damage than he does, so I'm gonna actually just leave it alone. Unless he has another. Oh, Twilight Panther. Okay, that's not big. You know what? We don't have to cast it. We don't have to cast it now. You know what? I take it back. Let's cast it now. So the creature we want to top is the Blade Juggler. Creature we want to bounce is the Twilight Panther. Actually, I should have done that earlier. That would have allowed me a free swing. Oh wait, it's a sorcery. Didn't matter. Whoops. It's still good though. And our opponent cast that later. Well, he still can cast this. So he's now holding this back because he knows I can race. Okay. If he swings again, this time I'll trade. Out of the last breath, that's gonna be a problem. That's a huge boy. I guess I can just keep gaining life while I'm waiting. Well, that's next turn. If I drop land, I'm just gonna... take... I'll take it for now. This is Resolve Enforcer. That's definitely... That's bad. I think I would have preferred to gain the life after that. Okay, so if I swing with that, I take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. please. Actually, just block the juggler. So I take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and go down to 2. Forgot the swords. Oh, nice. He had enough. So he did have a combat trick after all. Okay, this is not looking good for us. We are now at 2 losses, 1 win. Very little to show for. I guess. Okay, I can't complain anymore at this point. So let's see. Yeah, I really can't complain anymore. Yeah, the game finally had mercy on me. Who knew? Nice hollow fountain. So I'll play the Orator first. Then, depending on this next card, it's probably... Okay. So gain as much life as possible. I wish I had this. I would have preferred the second Orator over some of my other creatures, but this is okay. At least I could keep swinging with the Pestilent Spirit. I never got the damage spells. Then again, I took this because it's a rare. And it's got Menace and Death Touch. Can't really complain. Law Mage's Binding. Best removal ever. Forbidding Spirit. Ooh. Okay, so I don't get to attack. Unless I decide to do nothing. You know what? I'll play Dovin's Acuity because I want to draw into a land. There. Draw into a land. So I can't pay anything, so no attacks. Forbidding Spirit's actually quite good. Actually, I think there are now enough spirits. Yeah, remember that M19 blue card, 2 mana, plus 1 tree that's +1/+1 to all other spirits? There might be a home for that now. But then again, everyone's still playing with the fairy, so we're probably not going to expect a spirit tribal deck anytime soon. Also, if you want to play a nice creature deck, it's really Hero of Precinct 1 right now. That said, if our opponent swings, we just take the hit. If our opponent tries to remove something, yada. If our opponent plays something big, Law Mage's Binding, at least we have options. Yeah, I think we are despite the number of final payments we have, I think we're the wrong deck for this card. Six of new prob. Okay, so we might not be removing it anytime soon. Yeah. It'll cost me 5 mana to hit that, so... Oh wait, this has Menace and Death Touch. So I just keep swinging with that for now. Take the Syndicate Messenger. Let's at least buff our life total a bit. I think our opponent's more likely to swing with this. It has Vigilance, so... We need 1 mana to at least hit it with Law Mage's Binding. It'll cost us 8 mana to hit with Swirling Torrent. This one's way too specific. I might have another instant I could swap this out with. The problem is this one's a bit pricey. So, opponent's thinking about what to do with this 5-drop. Or multiple small drops. What would I do? What would I do? If I get a 5th mana, I'm definitely binding the Sphinx of New Prof. At least gives me free reign to swing with my other guys, more or less. Sentinel's Mark, he's going for the lifelink. So it's 4-5. Is this... It's also... Oh no, it's just Vigilance for this turn. He's probably gonna swing. No reason not to. So I actually might swing with both. Or the constraint, so... Really, because... Then holds back. Okay, so first things first. This is now just a 4-5, so I'm just gonna take care of this one. And I'm gonna swing with both of this because the life link is now a non-issue. It's got... I feel bad that... Oh wait, no. I'm gonna just bounce this one if I can. So 1 more mana. Otherwise I can just play Grasping Trolls, keep the offense in the skies more or less. If I draw a smaller drop I can cast, I could also just dump the Oligarch and the that thing. Let's see what our opponent's got. Opponent's thinking really hard. I can actually just replace with that. That has a draw. That has the magic let's draw a card. So interesting enough. Okay. So he's expecting to take damage from this. It's got 1 mana left. Oh wait, no, it's Vigilance. Okay. Eyes Everywhere is probably a bad play here. Well, I did say I could do that, but let's see, what are my options? Swing the Pestilent Spirit. If he wants to block, he has to block with both. Let's see if he's willing to pay that price. I didn't think so. Oh wait, he's thinking about it. I might actually just play the Oligarch and the Eyes Everywhere. So play the Oligarch first. At least, if he decides to attack with the Forbidding Spirit again, I can just block it. This ensures I can draw into mana number 6. Well, not exactly ensure, but basically 1 extra look. Not necessarily mana number 6, it could easily be Final Payment. That would be a good choice. Opponent's now at 4, 5, 6. I could also be very mean, exchange something so that leaves him with 1 less blocker. Pretty sure he's gonna drop something big though. I'm just waiting for him to make the double block. Or is he just waiting for Summary Judgment? I could also swing with the Syndicate Messenger, force a trade. At least I'll still get something out of it where he doesn't get it. Well, he got his Scry already. He's thinking really hard though. He's doing the math. So he has the Swirling Card first before I get to. I'm sure. So I know I'm drawing Syndicate Messenger again. No blocks. I can afford to take it. I'm a big boy. So I'm actually gonna ditch the Syndicate Messenger. I got Final Payment. Let's see. Put him down to 4. still not swinging. In fact, I'm now incentivized to block with the Imperious Oligarch. Really need that one more mana, but I can still kill something. A swamp would be interesting. It gives me a double option. I can even choose to sacrifice Dovin's Acuity. Probably not sacrificing that. Okay. Take it like a good boy. Interesting thing is, if he doesn't play anything else, he's probably representing an... I could just... Okay, you got the option now. So the interesting thing is... you get the creature, sacrifice the eyes everywhere. I get the Dovin security back. Does he have something in response? You know, I'm usually very suspicious of... Okay, so he's exiling that in return, so he gets that back. Okay. So, no final payment, but at least I didn't lose anything. Yeah, let's take action, return that. So, don't get to destroy that. I don't get to attack either. Not that it matters. I'm actually gonna play the Pestilent Spirit now. Does he have a counter spell? No. Okay. I figured he had the portal, but I'm surprised he didn't bounce this one. So no attacks. He's gotta do something, or else I just bounce those two and it's kinda over. I can hit him for 6 if he does. If he only plays one creature, I can still hit him for 6. There's a Windstorm Drake. That's a nice target. I don't know if he has anything else. Say something. Yeah, could have a second portal. Can't play around it forever though. I just have to go for the bounce. Owner's Library, and in fact I can swing with everything. He's guaranteed to take 6 unless he has to... I'm assuming he has a Summary Judgment. Actually, okay. Doesn't have a fog effect, yeah. It's kind of a good game, I think. Wait, he could still have a surprise blocker, but... I'm gonna swing with everything anyway, why the heck not? Let's see if he has the fairy. Because the fairy just... Okay, because fairy allows him to double block this, that's probably not good. Allows him to block this, then chump block something, then kill something else. Still not good. It's not the fairy duelist. Yeah, but he's still taking 5. Oh wait, no. He can drop something else. He can take 3. Okay, that's fair. I know the... Yeah, I kind of figured that good game was a lie. That said, that's an illegal block. You can't block the Pestilent Spirit that way. You should block the Grasping Troll. That... What's down to 1? Just a creature. I don't know, is there a difference between... Well, I know these two are expensive enough that he can only cast one of those. He might have something else in hand though. I'll probably just play the Dovin Security, give me some backup. Yeah. Turns out Eyes Everywhere is a very good payment. I'm surprised they're willing to take payment that is non-material. Magic's payment, I guess. This whole game is one big set of payments. I know some people that could make car payments with the cards they have. Meanwhile, our opponent finally conceded. That was a very scary last gasp from our opponent, but it's a good thing. Good thing we bounced all the expensive stuff. We didn't try to bounce the last card. That said, I still want to get another win. Well, it's quite a long episode actually. Those have been long games, but let's keep going for this. Let's see how long we can push this. Oh wow, not. I think I've. Okay, I'm willing to keep this one. I'm not controlling enough. So I'm gonna hold up the final payment. But let's be honest, what card are you willing to pay? Oh, not that one. Might as well pay it, but I'm not gonna pay 5 life for Footlight Fiend. Okay, let's see. What did he spectacle into? Oh no, it's Orzhov Enforcer. Yeah, probably not going to final pay like that. It's gonna. We are one more land away from getting Sphinx's guild pack, but I kind of want something else. So I kind of want to trade the Vampire for the Enforcer. But he's looking at it. Let's see. Okay, let's trade Vampire. I could just take it though. Yeah, let's take it. Let's hope he does not have a sacrifice effect. Okay, this is not. Well, Bedevil's double black or is it double red? Oh no, I don't remember. I think it's double red. Oh, okay, that's nice. Okay, so I have all the lands I needed. Yeah, I should have. So yeah, this is how the run ends. With a fistful of lands and a Sphinx that's not gonna save me. I might even just kill the next creature he plays just to. Oh, he's not even a Sphinx. Okay. Ah! Should have blocked it earlier. Wait, no, didn't matter. He would have just made me sacrifice in response, but then again, it would have saved me 1 life. Who knew? So yeah, this is not going to plan. I will get to cast the Sphinx of the Guild Pack, but opponent's also not casting anything. I think he doesn't have to. That's what he says. So let's play the Imperious Oligarch. If he tries to remove it, I can final payment to remove something else. Okay, there's our plan. So let's see. Customize. Sacrifice a creature. Target the Enforcer. Sacrifice this. Probably just trade spirits. Next turn, just play the Sphinx. Let's see if I can raise a 1-drop. One Clan Wrecker. Okay, so this might be a bigger raise. I can't block this. I can block the Footlight Fiend. Let's do the obvious block. Survive. Maybe I have another play instead. Proven security that allows me to Gain some life, draw a card. Worst Dovin security ever. Thanks a lot, Dovin. So, okay, we're gonna go down to 9 instead of having a blocker. It's crazy. Opponent's probably now gonna start casting his other stuff. Scope of Vampire. Yeah, it's something I definitely want to block. Wow. So I have to block. Well, technically I'm gonna die soon anyway. Might as well just block the vampire. Buy me some time. Oh wait, he's got something. Yeah. That's really horrible. Head the removal. Let's see if we have a way to save ourselves, but that probably isn't it. Yeah. There is enough. Yeah, this is a common. I just got flooded up the... Just got flooded really badly. At least we got 2 wins out of it. And just to make a statement... Yeah, this one's not gonna save us. Sphinx was not gonna save us. Nothing's really gonna save us, at least in that case. So that was a horrid run. At least it's a good lesson as to why you should, as much as possible in draft, stick to 2 colors. Stick to 2 colors as much as possible. Try to get guild gates if possible. Make that a good learning experience. So it'll be a while before I get more gold again. I kind of want to still do more drafts of this. At least one more would be nice. Well, at least Magic has mercy on me. So that's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on notifications and whatnot. So next up, we're gonna do another traditional constructed run. I still have no idea which deck it is going to be. I want to do one of the colors that is that we already have existing. I might just do Golgari, but that deck's been done to death. Is there another way we could do the deck? We'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again next time.